Hey guys, this is the second part of the video. We're setting up the dirted tank, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to show you how to put the sand in. Okay. Oh, just to let you know, we took off the lampshade to give you a little more light because I actually want you people to see what we're doing. Alright, Matt's doing a little technique. It's a sprinkling technique. Honestly, I really don't care how he puts the dirt or sand in there.
The reason we're sprinkling it is if you just pour this bag in, what's going to happen is the spot you pour it, there's going to be no soil. It's going to compress the soil, kick it all out to the sides. You'll have a high spot of soil, nothing in the middle. So you want to go nice and easy with it, take your time.
And if you want to landscape your tank in a particular way, now is the time to do it. So if you got any like fancy rocks you want to put in there, or if you want like a certain corner to be a higher level than the rest of your tank, now is kind of the time to set all that stuff up. So he's going to do it in there. Josh, he's going to have some Cory catfish, so that's why we got the sand.
Whoa, let's not tell them too much. I actually want to leave this for a surprise in case I do any more videos.
But,
so
we got the sand. He wants a pretty level tank, so we're just going to kind of set it up, you know, all basic, pretty level. So we're going to do that.
There's really not much more. Like you said before, you want the 1-to-1 ratio, 1 inch of sand to 1 inch of dirt. It keeps it simple. It's going to keep it heavy enough so you're not going to have, you know, the dirt seep up. But people, remember, like they were saying this to me before, they're telling me that when you put the water in, it's going to be dirty, it's going to be cloudy. Yeah. It's just going to be there. Don't freak out. You didn't do it wrong. You're just one step closer to doing it right.
And one of the things you got to be watch out for, when you set up a dirted aquarium, even though this is organic soil, there's a lot of fertilizers in there. Organic fertilizers is just poop. Like that's all it is. So that's what this soil is full of. And when you first set up your tank, it's gonna leach into the water column. So
my hand too much.
Video started. All right. Sorry about the last setup. John was speaking. It got cut off because the camera died.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So you talking about what, leaching or something? Leaching up into the filter or what?
Yeah, leaching from the soil, leaching to the water column. So when you set up a dirted aquarium, one of the things you want to make sure you can do is you want to have time. All right. Normally it takes about a month and a half to cycle an aquarium. It's probably going to take a little bit longer if you set up dirt, because all that dirt has fertilizers in it, ammonia. It's going to leach up into your water, and for the first week or so, you're going to want to do 1 to 2 90% water changes a day. You don't want to have any fish in there because when you first set it up, the water is going to be toxic. So get an ammonia testing kit, fill it up with water, and every day, you know, do 1 or 2 big water changes and test the ammonia levels after like a week or so until they kind of balance out, and then that's when you can start putting fish in and start your normal fish cycle.
Yeah. Now Matt's finishing off the sand. We actually had to use 2 bags. He actually brought over some and kind of had to use half the second bag, but honestly, 1 bag you'll be perfectly fine to use. And this is for a 30-gallon tank, so people take that in consideration if you're doing bigger tanks, how much sand you're going to need. Matt and John were actually telling me about a little like scaping here and everything. You have it set up, you know, they have it set up like this at a few fish stores. Like you got a little groove going downwards facing you and everything. I think it's kind of cool because it probably pushes the fish up to the front a little bit more.
Yeah, you typically want to have your
kind of slant it down.
Yeah, you typically want to have your taller plants in the back and your shorter plants in the front. So, you know, a gradient going from tall in the back to short in the front is usually what you want to go with. Just to give it kind of a more natural feel. So we're just going to do that now, and then we'll join you guys back when we start setting up the aquascape.
Oh yeah, shit's going to look good.